Hey guys, I'm Steve, and today we're going to be running Grim Batol for embersilk cloth. Grim Batol was a very popular farm up until they nerfed dungeon farming late mop. This is another farm I ran all the time while saving for mounts and pets. It was such a good spot, you would see bots here farming all day, every day. So I'm excited to get back in there, see how much this place has changed, and see if it's still worth farming. You can't mount in this dungeon, so for this farm, I take Blazing Speed for the speed boost, and Glyph of Rapid Displacement for double blinks. I do recommend farming on a tailor, and being in a party with an enchanter to disenchant greens as you go. If you are on a tailor, make sure you've learned cloth scavenging from Charles Worth in the tailoring shop in Dalaran, so you have a chance to loot additional cloth while you farm. Set the dungeon difficulty to heroic, and be sure not to kill any bosses. If you do, the trash won't reset until the following day. This is a pretty simple farm. Make your way from the entrance to the exit, pulling every pack of trash. Use spell steal to gain aggro without doing damage, so you don't have to loot stray mobs. At level 100, you should be alright with pulling everything in the dungeon without dying. Avoid pulling the worm collars. They drop a net on you that will hold you in place, and you'll have to single target it down, which can be annoying trying to find it, forcing you to potentially kill and loot stray mobs, which can slow you down. You can just blink through the worm collars, and they usually won't pull. This farm takes a little over 4 minutes to complete, once most of the trash has caught up to you, so you should always be able to hit your instance cap every hour. Line of sight the mobs by stopping past this corner at the bottom of the stairs. On your first run, be sure to pop your potion of treasure finding here before you start killing the mobs. Once the trash is caught up to you, you'll be able to loot 3 times here. To quickly reset the instance, make your way back up the staircase and jump off the side to kill yourself and reset the instance in spirit form. Bring any gear that has the indestructible stat on it, it will save you a fortune on repair cost. I keep track of my runs using Google Docs. As you can see, the vendor trash was enough to cover the repair cost, but you aren't getting much in the way of profit. Loot was an issue too, not enough treasure chests, which equals not enough loot. After disenchanting the greens, I did make bags to sell in the auction house, which ended up being the biggest profit from this farm. So overall, unfortunately, I have to rate this farm, post-nerf, 1 sock out of 5. I remember getting so much more per hour from this dungeon. More cloth, more treasure chests. There are such better places to farm cloth than Grim Batol, I have to recommend not wasting your time here. Thanks a lot for checking out this farming video. I'll be sure to make more Is It Still Worth Farming videos in the future, but for now, check out my previous guide on farming the Pit of Sauron where we ask, is it still worth farming? Thanks again. Is that a flying trog?